Alright guys, real quick before we get into the video, I wanted to share with you what Russell was shooting, since I'll probably hear it in the comment section. So this is his Operator 1911, chambered in 9mm. Shoots real clean. I only got a chance to shoot it a few times, but yeah, that's a really nice piece and he enjoys it. And then the one of the ARs we were shooting was our 223 Wild build with the 6-hour Romeo 5. Really love that Romeo 5. I considered getting another one, but I think I might get something with some magnification. But I'll do a review on that Romeo 5. Really loving that. And then the Sharps Company Reliable is what we have inside of that bad boy. And I very rarely clean it. Maybe I'll shoot some spray on the bolt carry group and down the barrel, but I haven't cleaned that thing but maybe one time, and we're around 1,000 rounds, so it's still ticking away. And yeah, just wanted to clip you guys in on that before we get into the video, but let's go. All right guys, welcome back to the channel. We ended up getting this silhouette with the hostage yellow plate from Thor Armory, and it's a pretty nice setup. The blue part disassembles from the black, and then obviously the plate in the back slides off there. So as we evolve, we're gonna start evolving our steel targets and eventually set up a range and get it all going. So basically we bought one plate and we're gonna see how it does before we deck the range out with all these plates. So this is gonna end up being the first shots. We have 10 yards, 25 yards, and 50 yards marked out. And so we're just gonna see how well this steel target does. So basically most AR 500 steel targets are rated for feet per second. Any ammunition under 3,000 feet per second should hold up well. We're just going to be using pistol calibers, and Russell is going to shoot the first shots to break it in. Whenever you're ready, Russ. Let's see if we can get him to miss on camera. Curious to see, how many was that, 9?
Yeah.
So I obviously saw you hitting the center mass, one between the eyes. So 2, 4, 6 on target and 1 on the steel plate. No physical impression. Pretty much you just chipped off paint, which is what we were hoping for. 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. So you only missed 2? Nice, nice. I like it. So that was just with, oh yeah, going for the yellow plate.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was just a little glimpse of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be tearing into this thing for the next couple hours, and I'll clip you guys back in to see how it held up at the end of it. All right guys, so it's starting to rain and it looks like we hit it a couple times, maybe 2 or 3 times here. From 50 yards, we are leaving minor impressions in the steel. And it is 5.56 that we were shooting. So anywhere that we hit 9mm or 40 Smith & Wesson, it only took the paint off. So we ended up shooting this a few times at 50 yards. We were only aiming mostly for the plate at 50 yards, that way, or the yellow plate. That way we didn't damage the body too much. I mean, this comes off, so it's much easier and cheaper to replace come time. But yeah, so we were only tearing into that thing there, and then from across the creek, we're actually shooting the Aero Precision build that we did about 3-4 years ago, and we were shooting that from possibly 200 yards away. We did not bring the rangefinder, but we were set up out there on that stump, which you can't really make out. But if that close stump right there was about 50 yards, we were about 150 yards out there. It was about 3 times as far. So we're gonna bring the rangefinder and the binoculars next time, and and we're going to check that out. But overall, obviously the AR-500 steel held up really well. As you can see, we have the ricochets made minor impressions, very, very minor. Like this thing's gonna last for a long time. But yeah, we're super excited. We know this thing's gonna last. Next time we're gonna bring some paper and zero in our rifles a little bit better. Russell's running a POF with, what is that, a 1x6 Vortex on there?
Yeah, Strike Eagle.
He's running the Strike Eagle. I'm just running a Romeo 5, and I was hitting it with the Romeo 5, zero magnification, like I said, from way out there, about 150 yards. So he was hitting it with his 1x6 as well. But we're going to repaint this bad boy, and we're going to shoot it from a long distance and see how, I mean, obviously the target's going to hold up, but we're basically going to be testing our rifles out from that range. So make sure to subscribe and check back, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks.